I actually thought that I had started record, and I did not. So it's so funny is I actually recorded the beginning. Oh, that was hilarious. All right, sorry about that. We kind of missed the first couple laps there. I got it recorded, but I pressed the dang wrong button. So right now, we're sitting here at ISM Raceway as Wade Hustad's out to the lead. We're only on lap 3 here. Sorry about that. Oh, technical difficulties. All right, let's see where we got some battles right now. Everyone's kind of single file right now. Knowing you have to go on a 40-lap run, everyone's being very conservative with their tires.
I'll let you go somewhere.
Take a look back in the pack here. James Jacobs. Ford Racer 2020 back there in 20th.
Mike, you.
He won't be there for long. He just looks like he started in the back and he's going to keep it real nice, easy with his tires. So JT, the number 52. All right. Kevin Foster, number 83. I don't know if Kevin slipped into the race because I don't remember him actually being a Cup driver. So we might have had one slip through the field. I didn't even think about looking today. But Kevin Foster might be making his debut by being a sneaky. But I don't quite know. We'll see. Guess we'll find that out later. All right, Dave Rowe, the number 22. That's Nitro Beast. Dave is streaming right now. You put up a multi-Twitch link. And we can kind of watch all these drivers. Glenn Wilson. That's Captain Sweet Cheeks. That's Boo right there, right? Boo. Glenn Wilson, number 5. Captain Bonesteel. Bill Will, number 62, taking it easy. Probably trying to save his tires. As he starts to come up on Ryan Nichols. Sean Black. Sean Black's been looking pretty good here. We've seen a pretty good progression from the 7 car from last year to this year as he makes his second. He's in his sophomore season here in the Cup Series. Dame, the number 4. Crazy looking number 4. An interesting look to it. Good old Jordan. David. David's been relatively quiet the first few races. Let's see if he can make some noise here at ISM Raceway. JW, and looks like Dalton Williamson, that number 2. Cool looking paint scheme, kind of sticks out. Kind of makes me want some hot candy. I don't know why, but it does. Riley Thompson, number 56. Haven't seen Riley in a while. Good to see Riley. Dawson Hess. Looking good in the 92.
Turn 3, Chase.
Looks like Frank's going to try to let Chase go by here for the 3rd position. Frank's going to just go ahead and chill, try to save his tires. That's a good plan. Here's the number 9 of Justin Morton. You knew that he'd be a factor on a track like this. And we do have a caution out. Let's see if we can find it. Oh, that was a blue car. Looks like that's Ryan Nichols. Let's get an instant replay here. As we see Ryan Nichols coming, the number 42. Come across on the apron. And it looks like Will's gonna get into him. Hopefully he does not hit anything. He doesn't. But it just looks like some really tight racing there. And the number 62. If you look at it again. As we see here, we're going in. Yeah. Take a look here again. You come here, some nice tight racing, and you're trying to keep your momentum up. But man, it seems like that shouldn't have happened. Alright, well at least he didn't hit nothing. So this will be interesting. These drivers have 4 sets of tires they can change into, so with a 40-lap stage and cautions coming out, there's going to be so many strategies to play here. So let's see who does it the best tonight and actually makes it happen. Alright, as we're about to complete lap 14. Alright, hopefully everybody's having a good Sunday afternoon. We definitely like to remind you, if you're tuning in now, hopefully you're following us on Twitch. And if you're following us on Twitch, hopefully you follow us on YouTube, USRC Live. So there you can get all of the race breakdowns as full as some of the full races. So if you don't want to watch it on Twitch, you can actually watch the quick breakdown on USRC Live on YouTube. So yeah, and just to let everyone know, if you guys, to kind of keep this thing going, if you would like to wonder how you can help us out, I mean, there's a bunch of ways. I mean, like I said, with the follows, you can send biddies, you can subscribe. So all of that stuff, you throw in, you know, $5, it kind of helps us keep the stream alive and try to, you know, pay for some of these races that we're doing. So this is a free league to run. So we just like to throw that out there if you're wondering how you can help, or even your social media. So if you don't want to donate any money, any biddies, we totally get that. Maybe just give us a shout out to your friends, shout outs on Twitter. So we definitely appreciate it. So that's our own little commercial for USRC Live. As Wade's going to try the old fakey. Oh, he's coming in. Oh, he's just cutting it low. All right. No UK flag, huh? It's England now, buddy. All right, Thor. Right, as we kind of have this opportunity here. All right. Whoa, I forgot we were not live. We have all kinds of mistakes going on today. As we're back going live here. I was on the replay there. Sometimes that happens when you're a one-man show. You never know what's going to happen here. Look at the racing back here in the middle of the pack. This is going to be where the juicy stuff happens. As people try to advance their position. 92 next to the 56. Riley on the outside. Looks like Dawson's going to make the pass there. Oh, that's the 32. No, that is 92. That's Dawson's. See how quickly they've been able to get single file here, just like the initial start of the race. Dane Newsom going to be trying to get on the inside of the 28. Side by side, you notice there is no out of bounds here in Phoenix, and you're going to pretty much use that every chance you get. Wade has a pretty good lead right now. Justin back there in second. Chase Alvey in third. Good run for Chase. Looks like he's making up a little bit of ground on Morton right now. And then he has the 24 behind him, and then the 92. And Dawson Hess is coming right now. I'm sure that Frank is probably just relaxing, saving his tires, because that's what Frank likes to do. Shout out to Frank.
Turn 3, Dawson.
Frank knows how to save them and be there at the end, so. We're coming up about 18 laps before the end of the stage. Riley, let's do a ride along. How about we do a ride along with Captain Bonesteel? All right, looks like Glenn Wilson is wearing the dish gloves. You'll see that. He went for the... couldn't afford the real thing, so got some nice dish gloves going out there racing. We appreciate that. A bit wide. So caution is out. Let's see what that was. Oh, it looks like the 99 of Brandon Jackson. Oh no! Sean Black just dove it in there. I don't think he was clear, or I don't think he made it stick, I guess is a better way to put that. Look at the instant replay there again. See the number 99. Whoa! Oh, that's a painful one. Let's take a look at that one more time here. John Black, who was doing so well, goes low on Brandon. Just gets into him.
4 changes.
Oh.
4 sets.
Wow. That is not what Brandon Jackson needed to see. Of course, you remember Brandon's infamous attempt at a win at Daytona going below the line.
Ryan said it was 4 changes, David. Yeah, 4 changes.
All right. As people are talking about tires, because now it's coming down to the end of the stage, man. If you win this thing, that's 10 bonus points you get to keep with you. It makes even having a mediocre day very, very advantageous, you know, by having those points. I don't know what that means, but you get those points. There's going to be some racing going on, so. Let's see. Kevin Foster, the 83, came in. And then Ryan Nichols had some damage. Took him 36 seconds, so. It's like the first car with fresh tires is going to be that 83. All right. All right, let's take a quick 30-second commercial break. Be right back with you.
My boyfriend is addicted to frozen food porn.
Oh, as should.
Oh, he watches it at least 2 to 3 times a day, maybe more. The other day, I found his hidden stash. This addiction has turned him into a 3-minute man. I tried to spice things up, but it didn't really work. He's doing it as much at work as he is at home. Now we are into amateur food videos. It's so hot. This addiction can happen to anyone. It's hard to resist.
All right, we are back. USRC live. ISM Raceway here in Phoenix, as we're about to go back to green for about 11 laps for the end of the stage. Number 32, Wade Hustad.
Yes, you do.
No surprise, sitting there in the lead, followed by Justin Morton, Chase Alvey, and Dawson Hess. Then you have Frank DiMaggio, Riley Thompson, David Leaf, Dalton Williamson, JW Miller, and Dame Newsom. That's your top 10. So let's see if we get a wild start here. Knowing there's only about 10 laps to go. Let's see if people try to make some moves here. If it's me, I want some bonus points, man. I don't know. If I'm anywhere near the top 10, I want to go as hard as I can. And we're back to racing. Wade with a huge jump. This is a great view from the blimp right here. Here comes the 28 making a charge. 56 on the outside. Comes Riley. Oh, there's just so many small differences in people's lines from where they dive in, they brake, and how they get around. They're pretty even as the lap comes to a close, but it looks really dramatic and different when you're sitting there looking at it at the time. Here they come. Side-by-side action. Ill Will, here he comes. Got the 42 behind him, the 2 on the outside. See coming down the dog leg there. Nichols is going to keep that position. 5 Glenn Wilson. Under attack by the 2. As we see the 2 different lines, one high, one low. Let's see what happens as we come out of the turn here. We hit the dog leg. Advantage to the 5, but still side by side. This is really beating up your tires, but like we said, there's so few laps left for the end of the stage. You got to make something happen. As the 5 powers back on the outside. And meanwhile, the 4 of Dame Newsom's looking at this saying, man, I want both those positions. Guys, let me get some of this. Look at this battle going on right now. Some of the best in the Cup Series as we almost went 3 wide. Dame was trying to make a move. That's going to give Glenn a little bit of room as Dame's able to start racing the 2. Man, that looked awesome. Like we're pretty much single file right here. Ooh, as the 28 nicks the wall. Just a scotch. Coming up on 5 laps to go this time around. Brian Nichols is really closed in on the 56. Let's see if he can recover from that spin that kind of really hurt some of the tires he had and put him back there in the field, but plenty of time to get up there as he's trying to get that position from Riley Thompson. Gonna barely get to his quarter panel, dive it in. Looks like Riley's gonna let him go by. See our man Dave Rowe back there? We know that Dave's saving tires. If anybody's going to have a strategy out there, it's going to be Dave Rowe. So he would not surprise me to be the one that, when it comes down to late in the race, either has an extra set of tires or tries two or does something different outside the norm. Because Dave knows how to be wily and try to make up some positions. So let's see if that 22 can get himself a good finish here today. Brandon Jackson back out there. Car's a little bit beat up, a little bit worse for the wear, but you know. As we see James Jacobs, number 71, trying to make the pass on JT. This is the battle for 19th. So it doesn't matter where you're at in the track here at ISM Raceway, you're going to be battling someone. Like I said, last night in the Xfinity Series, never battled so hard for a 10th place finish I didn't get. As we found last night as the Xfinity Series came into ISM Raceway, as the number 38 Thomas Harmon got himself a win. So a hell of a race. Back up the front. Wade's just kind of checking out. Oh shit, we're on lap 40 now. I almost thought I missed it, but no. We have to get ready to call a caution as Wade comes to the start finish line here. All right, looks like Wade is going to go ahead and capture that stage. Wade followed by Chase Alvey moving up to the second position. A hell of a run by the 92, followed by the number 9 of Justin Morton, making his first start of the year. Good to see Justin. Dawson Hess, the number 92. Then obviously our man Frank DiMaggio at the number 24. Congrats on the stage win, Wade. Next stage, 80. Okay. All right, we still have 21 drivers in the field right now. A good turnout here in the Cup Series. If you're unfamiliar, the Cup Series is an invite-only series. Unless you're able to sneak in somehow, which we might have had a sneaky today, but I'm not quite sure. But right now he's looking good, so that's one way to get into the Cup Series. Just sneak into the Raceway, get your car in the field, and then you'll be all set. All right, chat. Looks like we're going to have about a 35 lap run here for the end of stage 2. Now, this is the huge part right here. Is the first stage, it really doesn't matter if you're up there or not, but the end of that second stage, track position is so huge. So not only do you want to try to capture those bonus points, when that, third stage comes out, you got to be as far up on the track as possible, because the talent in this series is up there so high. I mean, you'll never be able to make those positions back. So this is going to be interesting. From here on out, it's pretty much a race. Maybe you throw away the first third, but here you got to go. Let's see if anyone tries any strategy of saving a set of tires, which you should be fine. You have 4 sets of changes. I mean, that will get you through every stages and 1 caution. So we've already had a couple of cautions, so who knows what people did, but it's going to lend to a lot of different strategies to be played out here in the Cup Series. See if I can find. There's Ryan. I was trying to find him on the track. All right, let's make sure we actually catch this live. Not make that mistake again. Uh-oh. There's a couple of ants. Once you see a couple of ants, they're just waiting for more. All right, old James Jacobs back here. Hopefully you guys are multi-twitching and watching Ford Racer 2020. Shout out to James Jacobs and the number 71 Eagle One Ford Fusion. Josh Durham, number 72. What's up, Josh? Jordan, Racer0940, live on Twitch right now. Dalton Williamson. Bro. We got to get up to the front. We can't miss it again. We're going to try to keep an eye on this middle of the pack here once we get going, because I think that's where you're going to see some of the most racing. Here we go, lap 46, 156 here at ISM Raceway in Phoenix. Here we go. Moves are being made. There goes the 92, Dawson Hess. Right now we're checking out the number 5 of Captain Bonesteel. He slides up and Ryan Nichols gets on the inside. Ryan Nichols starting off 10th, currently 6th. Justin Morton is back there a ways, not exactly sure what happened to him. So he's going to have to try to get back up towards the front. And we have another caution. See if we... All right, let's go instant replay here. Oh, just a little bit of... Yeah, they were just really close together there. Not exactly sure what happened. Let's see here, the 7's going real wide. Yeah, that one... Yeah, I don't quite know. Chat, you tell me. See if we can go back and watch that. It's so hard to tell. Raises up high, and here comes the 99. Yeah, you know, I just think that's a racing deal, honestly. What do you think, chat? You let me know. Let's look at it one more time. Tell us, chat. The 7 goes wide, overdrives it. Here comes the 99. He just didn't go to the wall. Maybe Brandon thought he was. Oh. That's a shame, but that's something we'll be able to dissect Monday morning quarterback, that one, after the race. So B-Jack's night just went from bad to worse. And he needs something good to happen here to kind of break this string of bad luck he's having here this season. It's way too fast to be back there. Right, maybe we can try to talk to some of these drivers if they want to talk to us. Let's see who we got here. Let's go. Hey, Dawson Hess, you got a copy?
Yep, I got you guys.
All right, dude. Well, we see a lot of moves being made out there, and you made your way from the middle of the pack where it was nice and crazy up to a pretty good position here, contending up there for the lead. So what's the track looking like with this new package that we got here?
It's pretty good in the early stage of the run, and after about 10 laps, it starts getting really tight and really loose off exits, so you got to be careful later in the run. But early in the run, it's good. Trick is basically just to save some tires and be there later in the run.
So at this track with this car, where's the best place to pass? If you're running with somebody that's pretty equal to you, where do you think that you can possibly get a little bit of an advantage to make the pass?
I think if you can stick your nose into the bottom in turn 1, you can usually get it done if they wash up a little bit. But after, other than that, it's pretty hard to get anything done.
All right, so Well, you guys are about to get back to green. All right, man. Best of luck to you. Looking good so far. Hopefully we talk to you at the end of this thing.
Yep, thank you guys.
All right, man. Have a good one. Number 92, Dawson Hess. This looks like we're side by side getting ready to go back to green here in ISM Raceway. All right. We'll put Ryan in the next interview. Make sure that we are live. We are. Chase is in the lead, the number 96. So this will be interesting what happens between the 92, the 96, and the 32. Okay, what do you think we're going to see? I think they're going to get pretty single file right here. I think not till the end will we get really crazy, but I've been wrong before. As the pace car heads down pit road, and Chase waits no time. Smart move, try to get away from Wade if possible. Maybe the 92 can get in the inside of Wade. Uh-oh, here comes Wade, the 32. Gotta say, I love that number 96's paint scheme. That old school Kyle Petty looking joint right there. Who didn't have Hot Wheels as a kid? Everyone loves Hot Wheels. Now Chase just needs to keep his line, do his thing. Because I think, you know, like I talked about before, Wade's like Iceman. He'll just sit back there and wait till you make a mistake, and then he'll pounce. But if you can just kind of stay and ride your line, he's not one that's necessarily going to pressure you unnecessarily. He's just going to be in your bumper the whole time, letting you know, hey, you slip up, here I come. You see, it's so hard. As long as Chase keeps that preferred line. And what the 32 is going to look to do here is try to get on the outside of him, or down underneath him. Just bury it down and make it stick. The battle side by side, the 32, the 96. It's going to be hard for Chase to hold on to this. Advantage 32 right now. If Chase can stay to his quarter panel. But here comes the dog leg. Here comes the 92. Side by side. Chase goes a little bit high. 32 is right where he wants to be, but he's just out of track. There's nowhere to go. Staying at his quarter panel, keeping it tight. Side by side, another lap. Oh, tight racing. We're going 3 wide on the dog leg. As it looked like everyone kind of chilled out there once that started to happen. Not the 92 we just talked to. Dawson's coming. And Chase is doing everything he can to hold on to this position. And Wade is just waiting for there to be an opening. I thought that he might try the highway. Nope. He went down low, stuffed it in there before Chase had a chance to get down there and take that that spot. Meanwhile, the 24 is just sitting there watching this, loving it, because you know that the 32 is eating up his tires and the 96. We talked about before, if anybody's going to save their tires, it's going to be Frank. Chase is out to about a 7 or 8 car length lead now. Wade's going to go ahead and cool down the tires a little bit. It's so fun to watch these drivers over so many weeks of racing the last 2 years, to where you really start to learn their styles and what everybody likes to do. And, you know, it's so great to see here in the Cup Series. Another great turnout and some really great racing. See what else we got going on back here. '42 Ryan Nichols in 8th, side by side with JW Miller. We haven't talked too much about JW tonight, but here he comes on the outside. And here's a great view of the dog leg here, as you just kind of cut off as much as possible. These guys are making it look easy. I guarantee you it's anything but. The 32 got a, or the 33 has a whole mirror of the 42 as he's coming. "20 laps to go before the end of the stage. And here comes Wade again. He's all over him. Man. That's as close as you can get. Man, I tell my driver, don't look in the mirror. You don't want to see what's back there. Because I don't even know if he's back there. He's on you. Wade to the inside. Side by side for the lead. Wade's where he wants to be. Alvey has the momentum. He's going to keep the position. Yeah, it's really hard going down low to be able to have enough track to make the pass. So I'll be interested to see if Wade ever tries to go on the outside of him and kind of keep him pinned down there, because I think that'll be the easier way.
Thanks.
Wow.
Yep.
Here comes Wade again. Coming into one.
52 pitting.
This time, I think Wade's going to be able to clear him, and he does. I think we're going to watch Wade kind of check out here. Coming up on 15 laps to go in the end of the stage. Our man Dave Rowe, number 22. Notice Dave has a new paint scheme for that Toyota. A Toyota? Dave's in a Toyota. We did not get the memo. Dave has always been a Ford guy, but looks like this season he's a Toyota guy. Speaking of Fords, no, it's not James Jacobs. Talking about the number 94, Jordan Malice, racer 0940 on Twitch. As he gets around there in that 13th position. Captain Bonesteel back there in 12th. Will's having a relatively quiet race. He had that slight contact with the 42 and sent him spinning earlier. No damage was done. There's maybe damage to some tires, but it looks like we have another caution out. See if we can see what this is. Unfortunately, that's our man Dave Rowe. He cuts the dog leg. And Brandon Jackson, oh. Brandon probably had the fresh tires that went out that way. And Dave didn't even think anybody would be up there, which I wouldn't either. Take a look at this again. Here we go. Dave. He's going to cut the dog leg here. Oh no, the 4 got into him from the beginning. I didn't even see that part of it. So Dame got into him. Go back here and see if we can find this. My goodness. So this all starts with Dame going down, hitting Dave sideways. So that's why Brandon's coming with such a rate of speed. Oh. That's just another one of those racing deals, man.
How's everybody doing?
Just one of those racing deals. Crazy what's happening. So our stages are 40 and 80. So in real life, they do, they call the flag as the 10th place driver goes by. But since I'm the admin and a broadcasting, we do it when the leader crosses. So once it comes, I throw the flag. Then I just score that. And then we do another stage and we score that. So, and then you take those bonus points, and the bonus points are, it's just like it is in real life, is the best way to explain it. So we mimic as much as possible, as much as we can, exactly what they do in real life. So we do 50% of the races, so we'll have 50% of the tires. So if you're familiar with the Cup Series today had 8 sets of tires that the teams could have. Here, since we're doing 50%, they have 4 sets of tires. So not only do we have the stages, but they have the tire allotments as well. So that keeps people from coming in and getting tires every time. So a little bit of strategy with it, and we're trying to replicate what they do in real life. So we have a blast doing it. Been doing this the last couple of years. The league's been around for, at least since 2014, which more from another league. So still going strong. Let's see if we can get an interview. The man Ryan Nichols. Hold on, I'm clicking wrong buttons here. Somehow I tweaked my whole ATVO app up. It's always something. See if we can make some adjustments in my window here. It's kind of annoying. Oh, looks like we're already side by side getting ready to go. So we didn't get that interview in. I was just fighting the app over on this side. Yeah, I know I make it look flawless. But it is anything but. It is a cluster F back here. As we get ready to go back to green here, lap 73 of 156, stage ends at lap 80.
I'm just cruising here, Ro. Yeah, same here.
All right, Wade and Chase. Getting at it again. This time, Wade's going to lead him off. We're back to racing here. Finish this stage strong. We see Ryan Nichols getting side by side with the 2. The 2's able to stay to his quarter panel. Oh, wow, we were 4 wide there for a second as Captain Bonesteel let off, and everyone kind of fanned out around him. That'll make a fantastic picture. What lap was that? Lap 74. Got to remember that one. Wrote it down. I'm going to have to go back and look, because that was pretty awesome looking.
Don't push me.
We were trying to figure out why this program's window is just so jacked up. Technical difficulties. Oh, here comes Dave Rowe. Alright, let's see what happens here. Side by side. Comes the 9. Like he's going to take that position. Coming up on 2 laps to go this time around. Take a look what our top 5 is. Wade followed by Chase. David. JW. Justin Morton, and we see Will back there in 6th. Wade's gonna win this stage easily. So we see everybody else kind of scramble back there for another point or two if possible. Dog leg, last time in the stage. The 28 actually got himself into the 2nd position. Here comes Wade. All right. So it looks like Wade's going to win that stage. Oh, I just noticed I lost my app altogether here, huh? Interesting. Technical difficulties here. Let's go ahead and... see if we can get this back up and going here. Stand by, technical difficulties. Try, how to do something to get my stuff back here. Side by side, maybe. What an ultimate shit.
Checking up.
There we go. Good lord. I think the app crashed on me here. Let's go ahead and load this. It's definitely been an eventful day, that's for sure. Alright, got that back. Thank God for small miracles. Phew! We got past another one. We'll go back there and look at that, Dawson. I didn't see anything that happened, man. I'll go back there and look at it. Send me what lap that happened, and I'll take a look at it. We didn't see that on the broadcast. Obviously, I'd be paying attention to that. Well, I thought that was the 42 that Will spun. Was it you?
You okay, Nichols?
Thought he spun the 42.
I just hate this pit road because I can't see my pit because I'm on a blind corner and I just
76.
overshot it and then the car stalled and I couldn't get it in the reverse.
Dawson, hey man, I hear you, dude. We'll take care of it, bro. I mean, like I said, is you know, I do the best I can for what I see. Yeah, we'll go back there and take a look, man.
It's all good.
But believe me, that shit is on my list. So don't worry. I mean, I understand your frustration, but I guarantee you I will handle it. But it may not be the quickest thing. So, but I understand your frustration. But if you guys can, you know, kind of keep everything, keep it cool. You know what I mean? Just keep it cool, because if you keep getting at me, you know, we'll get it taken care of, Dawson. I hear you, dude. So we'll definitely be looking into things, but all right. You guys are gonna have to leave that alone. Like, Will. Hey, Will, just leave that shit alone, man. I can't deal with this every week. Don't, even if he did something, just please let it go. I have my stream muted, but this stuff gets hard for me, dude. Just let it go. Well, you know, we'll look into what's going on, but you guys need to chill the fuck out. All right, dude. All right, and we're back to racing here. All right, all right. Where were we? All right, we're back to racing here. Stages are done. We're about to go on a, geez, what is this? About a 80-lap run here. Tires are going to be abused. David Leaf is going to start him out in the number 28. Frank DiMaggio on the outside. We're back to racing here, ISM Raceway. Huge jump by the 28. Here comes Wade, and looks like going to be some real battling going on right now. 3 wide. The 33, the 62, and the 9. 3 wide here at ISM Raceway. That is some tough, heavy racing. As we see them side by side, and here goes Chase Alvey. Going down to that apron. Looks like Chase made up 2 positions right there in the dog leg. Go 96, go. But here comes the 9. These restarts are so wild. These drivers are wheeling it.
You're not the only person to do that.
As now we see the 56 and the 5. Back up front. Wade's going to go ahead and confiscate the lead again. Oh, the 28 barely skimming the wall. Frank makes evasive maneuvers. He wants nothing to do with it. And here comes JW. All over the bumper, the 24. This top 5 is so close. Some of the toughest racing we've seen all day as we go 3 wide again here off the dog leg. Ooh, the 28 got spooked because it looked like JW is right where he's going to turn in. Almost ate it. That was some great reflexes by the 28. Oh, and here comes Jordan. Jordan up to 9th. And here comes Dane. Looks like the 4. Oh, it's going to be a tough battle here. Actually, he made the pass actually pretty well there. Dave Newsom showing him how to use the dog leg and make the pass. That was beautiful. Now we see the 2 trying to make some action. That's Dalton Williamson.
Good, man. That was exciting.
Whoa! I thought
Yeah, it looked like a handful.
I thought Jacobs was gonna turn around the
He had
42.
it.
It's so hard to try to keep up your momentum. And almost a mistake was almost had. Take a look at this second position. There's Frank. Frank decided to take it back. All right. Everyone's single file right here. Riley's been sitting there quietly in 6th. Riley doesn't drive stock cars too often, but he's still fast enough to stay solidly in this top 10, and he's going for a top 5. as he gets to the inside of JW. I don't think JW's going to fight it too much. This becomes a situation where everyone's trying to save their tires. Save their tires, be easy. This looks like Jordan on the outside. As he's going to continue his battle with the 4. Now here comes Dalton Williamson, trying to take advantage. Go in here, side by side. Looks like the 94 overdrove it just a little bit. But now he's going to have to defend his position from the 42, and here comes the 71. Doesn't take too long for the tires really to start to show their wear here at Phoenix. Ooh, some tight racing going back here. 5 and the 2, so close. Here comes Jordan. So close of a battle, and this is only for the 10th position. All right, let's take a look through the field here. James Lindo, number 91 back there, Jack Daniels. Shout out to Statistic. Dawson Hess. JT. All right, everyone's pretty well spread out right now. So if it goes green from here, it'll be interesting to see what kind of times and what these tires look like trying to do a 70 lap run or whatnot. I don't know math, but I know that's a lot. But I have a feeling, you know, after about 10 or 15 more laps, we might get a caution because the tires are going to be really bad. Someone's going to overdrive it. Something's going to happen. So it'll be interesting to see when that happens and if it leads to something else happening, which that, you know, brings in the whole tire allotment into play. So, yes, sir.
Turn 3. Yeah, make sure you watch me. I'm not gonna do anything, Van. I'll see. Thank you. Give it up. Brandon.
I'm pissed off right now. Not a good idea.
Car looked mighty beat up. What
Will,
happened?
Will, you need to let it go.
Oh, you know, some guys.
We'll take
from
care
out
of stuff. Believe me, we go back and we watch this stuff, dude. I mean, just You know, don't. I mean, when I'm talking about texting, man, don't be texting in there.
My viewers say
Whatever.
hey.
Talk to me on Discord on the side. Don't, put stuff on the stream. Like, telling you guys, you guys are really getting to a point right now that we're having to dissect every time you guys are near each other, and we're just not going to deal with that stuff. All right, as Wade starts to get to another zip code, he's on his way to Auto Club. Not till next week, but looks like Wade's going to get an early start. Chase Alvey's having a hell of a run here tonight. He ran pretty well last night, but it's surprising how well he's doing in this Cup car. Riding along in the top 5 with some of our best. Why don't we try out riding around inside of the cockpit with the number 24, Frank DiMaggio. So I'm going to actually step away for a quick break. But in between that, we'll leave you guys with this. So give me a couple of minutes, be right back at you as we watch Frank DiMaggio, the number 24, show you guys how you get around here at ISM Raceway in Phoenix.
Thank you. Sorry, man. That's 100% me.
All right, we are back. Sorry about that, guys. But if you have to sit there and in anyone's cockpit, Whose would you rather than the 24 Frank DiMaggio sitting there in fourth still? Let's take a look at the field. This look through the field is brought to you by iTwitch Racing. iTwitch Racing. Why watch good stuff when you could just watch that? We see Sadistic going for a little pass there. Nip in the apron, just so. Shout out Sadistic. Dawson Hess. Have to go and look back, see what happened to Dawson. Unfortunately, it was real fast, but we'll go back there after the fact and we'll take a look. And we're going to have to get some things straightened out around here, so make sure we got some clean driving. That's a shame, the 92 is so fast. Oh, the 52 is coming from more tires. We're going to have to check his tires.
You want tire?
We're going to have to put JT on the tire watch list.
Yep.
Because I feel like he's been to pit road more than anybody else. Matter of fact, let me write that down. You hear that? If you're watching right now, JT, I'm writing you down. 52, only 4 sets of tires. See, that's what we call the narc rule. That's what I like to call somebody saw it and told me, and then we narc. So I'm narking on him to myself. We're going to check you out. Brandon Jackson, been involved in more wrecks than 3 wrecks tonight. Brandon Jackson's been involved in somehow. But the car is drivable. I mean, drivable. I don't know what to say besides that. Chase Albee. Chase must have came in for tires? No. Oh yeah, he did. Chase just came in for tires. He took 4. As pit stops are on their way, let's see who's going to come in next. Frank is on a 121 lap stint? That right? How can that be right? Oh, there's something going on with my... Something's wrong with the app. Oh well. Numbers are just numbers. Coming up about 35 laps to go. Take a look at our race summary. Wade is your leader. We're on lap 122. 34 remaining, 6 lead changes. And it's saying only 1 caution. We've actually had more, but I had to restart the app, so the app doesn't know. I think that's why my numbers are all messed up. So I had to restart the app because it crashed. That's okay. Wade's coming in. Morton's going to inherit the lead here. Wade's led 97 laps of the 123 laps. 124 laps almost now. Sometimes it seems like forever before they actually jack up that right side. That's because your animation crew has to jump over the wall, get to the other side, change them, get to that left side, pull it up, drop it. See what he got. 14.9 stop. Not bad, not good. But as long as he didn't get any speeding penalty, he's set up for the final run here.
Hitting here, Dame.
Here comes Frank. Ooh, Frank has some good damage. Looked like somebody's giving him a how do you do. Because the back of the number 24 DuPont Chevrolet is looking a little bit jacked up. As he takes the slow crawl down pit road, staying on the right side. Here he comes. See what kind of stop he does here. As he's showing, currently scored 14th. The 14.6 seconds, only 3/10 faster than Wade. As they're both back in 13th and 14th. As Justin Morton, number 9, sits in the lead.
Beep, beep.
There was some joker. Some joker on the radio. And caution is out. Let's see if we can find it. Oh, it's Glenn Wilson. Oh, Captain Bonesteel goes down on the inside of the 71. And oh, he just gets loose. Oh, and crushes the wall.
A little bit crushed up, buddy. What happened?
Crushes the wall. Let's see it one more time. Gets loose.
Ran out of power.
Oh. Yeah. He pretty much said it. Glenn ran out of talent. Let's go inside of his cockpit, though, to really get the... Here we go. He's got the dish gloves on. Hurling down. Oh, I got loose, and you're done. Oh. And here it comes. Job keeping it parked as he tries to turn around. He says, I'm going now. All right. Well, I would assume everyone's about to throw on that last set of tires. Well, I guess not. You might have one set left over. So did anyone get trapped a lap down? Does not look like it. First car lap down was Ryan Nichols. Nope. Actually, Glenn's first car lap down. So everyone's on the lead lap for the most part. So we started with 22 drivers. We still have 20 that are out there. And how many on the lead lap here? We still have 15 drivers in the lead lap. So, I mean, you couldn't ask for anything better than that. Some good hard racing. There's been a lot of cautions today, but man, at a track like this with these kind of cars, it's always going to be tough on these drivers, but they're still putting on a hell of a show as we get ready for this last 24 lap run or so here in the USRC Cup Series live from ISM Raceway in Phoenix. I'd like to remind you guys about our YouTube channel. Once again, please give us a follow if you want to watch a little 20-minute breakdown of the previous week's race. You can always follow for some of that good stuff. All right, let's take a quick commercial break here.
I'm not picking it up. You pick it up.
I'm not picking it up.
Well, somebody's got to pick it up.
I'll pick it up. They're clean. Cuz my hand is clean. Oh yeah, I'm Charmin clean. That's how I know they're clean.
Charmin Ultra Strong is woven like a washcloth and just cleans better.
Yeah, I'm Charmin clean.
The kid does have a point.
My hand is clean. Yeah.
Enjoy the go with Charmin. And for an extra clean finish, try Charmin Flushable Wipes.
All right, and we are back. Lap 131 and 156 here in ISM Raceway in Phoenix, USRC Cup Series. Chase Alvey currently is in the lead, the number 96, followed by the 9 of Justin Morton. Dame Newsom, so the number 4 has worked himself all the way up into third place. JW, solid run. Dalton Williamson. David Leaf. Jordan. Riley Thompson. Josh Durham up in 9th. Will in 10th. Dave Rowe, who has a lot of damage, still on the lead lap though. Still battling for a little something something. Wade's all the way back in 13th. Nichols in 14th. Frank is going to be the first car one lap down. So he's going to get the wave around.
Hi, Frank. Everybody on.
Wow.
All right, guys. Good luck the rest of the way.
All right, as James Jacobs, Ford Racer 2020, shouts it out to the field as we're about to get going here. And did Frank get a penalty? Frank got a penalty of some sort as we're back to racing here. Oh, wow. The 33 didn't know the 4 was down there. Started kind of pushing them together. We're still racing, though. So tight.
24 fitting in.
As we're side by side here. The 9 and the 96. Justin Morton back to the lead. Here comes Dame, the number 4. Sticking it down in there hard. This is when mistakes are happen. When you're down low, you try to drive in a little bit too hard.
Brendan, I got a pitch to somebody.
Slide in on someone, or maybe you hit the wall.
All right, man. I don't have to
David
work
side
back.
by side with the 4. JW right behind him. All over him. Where do you go? The track is clogged. As now the battle for second is on, and that's exactly what Justin Morton wants to see, and Dame's going to come out of this ahead in that second position, followed by Chase, but he's going to be side by side with the 28. Man, the momentum has picked up here in the Cup Series. ISM Raceway Phoenix. This 1 mile track is putting up hell of a show with the new package that iRacing has. So we see JW trying to get in there. Now Chase has lost a few positions. Might be where that damage in the front really starts to hurt him. We'll see as he fights back on the outside. And meanwhile, the 56 and the 62 are back here just kind of watching it. Let's see if we can go to our blimp view here. We come down the dog leg. Side by side. Like Noah's Ark over here, 2x2x2. Tight racing. This is when you're afraid the guy going down low might slide up into you because they overdrive it. Will sticks it. 56 is going to stick his nose on the inside of Chase. These guys are putting on a hell of a show right now. 3 wide. 3 wide at ISM Raceway, and Chase is going to lose a bunch of spots in that. And here comes the 2 of Dalton Williamson getting involved. Everyone has fresh tires, and they're not trying to save them anymore. We're using them. We're going. We're racing. As Justin kind of pulls off to the lead. Meanwhile, we have a gaggle right here in the middle of the field. As we see Wade trying to make his way through. Wade is up to 7th. Meanwhile, Frank DiMaggio is now 2 laps down after that black flag that he got for something. That's a shame. That's a tough way for the 24 to end this day, end this weekend. That one's gonna be, sitting with him all week at work as he thinks, man, whatever he did, that speeding penalty, passing under the yellow, whatever it was that black flagged him, really killed his day. So hopefully he'll learn from that. So we see Wade trying to see if he can get on the inside of the 56. The 56 is trying to get on the inside of Will, and he barely does it. So hard to make it stick. The kid makes it look good. Will in that high lane. Will goes down, and the wiggles from the 32 as he stuffs it down in there and is able to keep it together. But here comes the 2 now, trying to get to the outside of Wade. Wade's gonna clear him. No, he doesn't. The 2.
Staying out of the way, Frank.
Dalton Williamson able to stay at his quarter panel. And this has just got to be frustrating for Wade, being so fast all day, dominating all day. And now he's just realizing when you're back in the pack like this, it is so difficult to get back where you were. He's had the luxury of being out in front all race, and now he's mixing it up with some guys and seeing how hard it is to pass here. And the 2's coming back again. There's not enough room. Not enough room for Wade. Side by side. Wade stuffs it in there. He's going to be able to clear him here. And now the 2's going to try to get on the inside of Wade.
Sorry, Chase.
These guys putting on a hell of a show here. USRC Cup Series live from ISM Raceway in Phoenix. As we come down to the last 13 laps or so, the 2 and the 32 just battling lap after lap. And it looks like Wade's going to prevail. And now he's going to set his sights on Will. Meanwhile, Justin Morton has already checked into his hotel in Auto Club Speedway for next week. See what happens. Dame is back by about a little over a second. David with a solid run today. This is the best run we've seen from the 28 here this year so far. Last year's champion, or the summer segment champion. He's trying to have a good run today and looking really good sitting there in third. We're coming up on 10 laps to go this time around. Your leader's Justin Morton. We've gone through 146 laps. 2 cautions for 6 laps. Been a great day here in Phoenix. Justin Morton, Damon Newsom, David Leaf, J.W. Miller, and Riley Thompson are your top 5. And I wonder if Wade used up a whole lot of his stuff fighting with the 2. But that's racing. You don't give anyone anything. And he's going to have a hell of a time trying to get back up to Justin Morton. Because Will's going to fight him. Will's fast. Will's aggressive. He's not going to give up anything. Hopefully everyone just keeps it clean, keeps it green, and give us an amazing finish here. Oh, as we see the 94, we jinxed him. Caution is out for the number 94 Jordan Malice. That's exactly what that number 32 wanted to see. Let's take a look. Oh, Lord. Going up high. Durham on the outside. Looks like he's going to clip the wall. Clips it. And once he does... Oof. That number 94. Racer 0940. Ford Fusion. Just it's a hard lick. Take a look one more time. Nicks the wall. All right, let's see who's coming in for fresh tires. Does Justin come in? No, there's only 6 laps to go. Nobody's coming in for fresh rubber. Only if you were way back there. Right now, we have 14 cars in the lead lap. I think Jordan might end up going a lap down. So 13 cars in the lead lap by the end of this 156 lap race. Pretty great. Some pretty fantastic racing here in the USRC Cup Series. Some of the best drivers out there. And they're making it look easy today. So we are about to watch a wild shootout here. That it's going to be about a 4-lap run, a 5-lap run, with a whole bunch of guys with old tires. As we see Frank DiMaggio getting one of his laps back. And it looks like Wade is coming in for some freshies. So Wade's going to restart 13th, I think. So this will be interesting. I just don't see, you know, anyone being able to, not even a guy with the speed of Wade, you know, 4 laps, restarting 11th. I mean, this will be amazing, but we start 2 by 2. You can get 4 in the first lap or 2. You might have a run at it, but it's going to be really tough to pass guys like the 9 of Justin Morton, the 33 J.W. Miller, the 56 of Riley Thompson. And then we already talked about Will and Dalton, who've been battling him so hard. He's going to have fresh rubber, so he should be able to blast past some of these guys. So the question that comes is, how fastly can Wade move through the field, and how quickly can Justin Morton get away? Because this thing is going to be a burner right now. I think that Wade's going to be able to get down there right towards the end. Yeah, old Street Boss. Anybody that ever had an issue was attracted to that number 99 today. It's been a hell of a season, Brandon. Today, I don't know what you did. I think you stepped on a crack. You did something. But your luck is just pretty bad. And today, like 3 of the wrecks all happened to you. So nothing you can do. Some, you know, sometimes you eat the bar, sometimes the bar eats you. All right, we're setting up for a hell of a finish here. It's gonna be a 3-lap run. The question's gonna be is how quickly can Wade get through the field, and are we gonna stay green? Because unlike in real life, we don't have green-white checkers. So there could be a possibility we end up with a wreck here, because Wade's gonna be trying to go through so fast. These guys have older tires. Let's see how they match up here as we close out the weekend strong here in Phoenix.
Everybody pass me on the right.
Alright, before everyone gets pissed at each other, please don't get pissed at each other. Or if you do, just don't say it.
Oh my God. Riley's already letting him know. It's going to get hot. It's going to get heated. We're about to finish this thing off in a wild style. ISM Raceway, USRC Cup Series. Justin Morton, J.W. Miller, Riley Thompson, William Van Alstyne, Dalton Williamson, and then James Jacobs. That's your top 6. As we get going for the last few laps. Back to racing. The 9 gets going. As we see side by side here, we're about to go 3 wide. Whoa, a little bit of contact with the 28. Oh, and it put the 42 into the wall. And caution is out, and looks like that's going to end our race. Let's go back there and take a look to see what happened. This intensity was picking up, and it looks like the 28 just buried it in there a little bit too tough. Oh, and then Dave kind of got ran over by Wade. 28 gets loose and tries to correct it. Oh, wow. And then Chase is involved. So many good drivers.
Good win, Justin.
Wow, let's take a look here again.
Thank you.
So let's take a look at this whole restart as we get going here. And right now, everybody's trying to get what they can get. We go 3 wide. Wade crushes the 24, the 28. Right there, gets the wiggle, barely nicks the 42, gets into the wall, comes back into the 4, clicks the 92, the 22 to the 94 to the 96. Gosh darn, let's go one more time. See if we can go to the blimp view here. Let's go through that restart. As we see these drivers. Copy that. I'll take a look. Thank you. As we get going here. Oh, and David tried to jump. Got a little bit loose on the shift. They go 3 wide here. Right now, the 28's trying to make up some time. Down on the line. Wiggles. Comes up to the 42. Barely gets nicked. Hits the 4. Oh, the 22 nicks the 94. The 96 spins into it. It's calamity. Congratulations, Justin, on the win. All right, let's see if we can. Wow, and that's never a way.
Good win there, Justin.
It's never a way that you want to end these things after such a great race. But you knew things were going to heat up. Too bad iRacing does not allow us for the green-white checker. Seems like an obvious thing they should give us after all these years, but, you know, they're doing a lot of good things. We appreciate it. We appreciate them. But hopefully they can give us a couple of cool things. As Riley looks like he's trying to catch up to the 9 to give him props, but not even after the race under caution are you going to catch the number 9. So congratulations to Justin Morton as he gets ready to burn him down. Justin Morton getting himself a win here at ISM Raceway in Phoenix, USRC Cup Series. Showing guys how to get it done.
Can we have any respect for anyone? We didn't just over this before the race at all.
As we burn it down. Look at those Brodies. Man, he is just burning them down. The number 9 has won a few races in his time. As you can tell by those... Oh, then you hit the wall there. Well, you already blew up the thing, but I don't know why the guys in the shop have to fix your front end there because you hit that. Like, if I'm in the... Like, if I'm on the crew of this guy. I'm like, yeah, he's blowing up the motor. That's fine. We ain't going to use it again. Then he hits the wall. I'm like, bro, we just won the race, the clean car, and now I got to come fix this tonight? That's messed up. Let's talk to Justin Morton about some of the wild action we saw here today. Let us see here. Hey, Justin, you got a copy?
Yep.
All right, man. Dude, that last stage was crazy, man. You got out to the lead. You stayed out there. The caution seemed to come out right when you needed it, trapping Wade back there. Tell us a little bit about your day and tell us about that last stage, this package, and, those 3 wide restarts.
Yeah, those restarts are crazy. The extra downforce, you can really stick it in there and the car will stick. And that final stage, I was good on gas. I was planning on staying out the entire time. And I thought that caution coming out probably cost me the race. But it did work out because Wade was still 1 lap down. I had my final set of tires. I thought that final caution that just came out for the final restart, I thought that was it because I had no more time.
Yeah, I thought it was a hell of a thing to watch if you go back and watch the replay as Wade was trying to make his way through the field. But as you saw when you were back there, how difficult is it here to pass at Phoenix?
Oh, it is really rough to pass here. Cars do stick, but it's really hard to get by somebody, especially if they race you hard, pinch you off the corner or whatever.
So we saw 3 wide, man, a whole lot of times there. How many times were you 3 wide today?
I don't know how many times I was 3 wide. I know I saw 4 wide at one point exiting 4.
All right, man. So that was your first start of the season, man, and you got yourself a nice win here. Yeah, it was good to see you. Hopefully you'll be back next week, and you'll just take those first few races and throw them away.
Yep. Yeah, I didn't really expect to be winning the race today. I was pretty content finishing 3rd behind Wade and Chase. They were bad fast.
I mean, that just goes to show you what the stages and the tire allotments and stuff really does, because it really mixes up people's strategy. And that time, the 32 and the 24 got burned, and I think the 24 got black flagged because he ended up 2 laps down.
Yeah, he got flagged for unsafe exit for some reason. I haven't looked at it.
We try to be safe around here, Justin, and we're not even the 24 is immune from that.
Yep.
All right, man. Hey, it was a good win today. It was awesome to watch. I know there was a lot of cautions, but it was still some great racing you guys performed there in Phoenix today.
Yeah, it was a pretty good race.
All right, Justin, have a safe week, and we'll see you next weekend.
Yep. See you.
Number 9 and Justin Morton, the winner here, ISM Raceway. Let us see what our final standings are. How about we do this? See if we can find JW. JW coming home 2nd. That's a pretty great day. Let's see if we can grab old JW. Hey, JW, you got a copy?
10-4.
All right, man. Let me turn you up here in the headphones a little bit. So, man, it looks like you ended up with a 2nd place finish, which I didn't even see. Yeah, you were a top 5 to 8 type car. How did you end up in that 2nd position there at the end?
Yeah, we were playing the tire strategy game today. Ending up pitting for my extra tires there right before the end of stage 2 to get some stage points. I think I finished 3rd in that 2nd stage, so that was good. And then, we ended up pitting for tires there after the caution with I don't know how much that was, 7 to go or something. And then, we had that late caution and I didn't have the tires. So, me and I believe Justin didn't have them either, and a few guys behind us didn't pit either. So we were basically just holding out at front, and luckily caution came out and ended the race for us. You don't like to see it, but you know, when you finish second after a terrible week at Las Vegas, probably one of my worst tracks on the schedule, it feels pretty good.
So Justin and I were talking on the restarts, man. We saw 3 wide every time, man. How wild was it with the downforce on these cars be able to do that?
I think I was part of those 3 wides and at least 1 4 wide at one point. Oh man, it was close, really close racing there on the restarts. You know, these 1 mile tracks are kind of my deal. I really like the length of these tracks, having to both brake and do some heavy turning in and just digging for the whole race. So it was really good. I had a lot of good racing around everybody. It was kind of more of an uneventful race for me, but I like those kinds of races.
Hey man, at the end of the day, you just were kind of like Kevin Harvick. You just showed up there at the end. As I looked up, I was like, is this right? Let me go to the timing thing. It's like, nope, no, he's there. So no, that was a solid. You were fast, but you know, some of the skill that's going on in the series. I mean, the Xfinity series is off the hook with talent, and up here even more so. So you guys,
especially with the new package, with them dropping the horsepower and putting the tapered spacer on and making these 1.5s like super speedways. You know, my best chances are at these 1 milers and road courses. So look for me on them.
All right, JW, good times, man. Good performance here today. You be safe this week. We'll see you next weekend.
Yeah, shout out to the stream. Thanks everybody for watching, and hope you tune in next week on Saturday for.
All right, buddy. We'll see you.
Peace out.
That's right. This Saturday, the USRC Xfinity Series, which runs on Saturday evenings, open to a lot of people. I wouldn't say to everybody, but it's open. This is an invite-only series, the Cup Series, but if you're interested in iRacing, you got a decent rating, or at least you're safe, look us up, USRC, on iRacing, or you can hit us up on USRC Live on either our YouTube or on Twitch. Let's see who we got here next. Riley Thompson. Where did Riley Thompson come from? Riley Thompson, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Well, man, I haven't talked to you in months, my friend, and man, I didn't know if we'd ever see that number 56 Toyota show up, but man, you showed up, and obviously you ran well. You entered in the top 3. Tell us about your day.
Yeah, it was pretty interesting. I haven't driven this car in a while and haven't practiced it all this week, so it was weird trying to get back into this and the new package we have.
So what are your thoughts? I know that you rarely race the car, but the difference in downforce in this package versus the previous one?
I think at tracks like this, it's honestly perfect. I mean, it felt like a dream to drive for most of the run.
Yeah, man, you guys made it look good. So we saw all kinds of 3 wide, all kinds of crazy action out there. Where did you feel like you could make your passes here today?
It was really just into turn 1, try and get to the inside of the guy you're battling with.
All right. So we also have the tire model seems a little bit differently. How's the tire fall off on these long runs like you guys did, you know, like a 30+ lap run?
Actually wasn't too bad, especially with this new package. All that downforce helps it stay a little tighter off corner exit. So overall, I definitely liked how it felt.
All right, man. Well, shoot, dude, it was good to see you back in here. Hopefully we see you next weekend as we head out to Auto Club.
All
right, Riley, thanks for being here, man. Good race. Be safe this week. See you next weekend.
You too.
Good old Riley Thompson. Everyone likes Riley. Couldn't be one of the nicer drivers in iRacing. Also one of the most talented. So, you know, it's good to see talent like that in the series. And by the time a guy like that is my age, this guy's going to be so freaking good. It's going to be ridiculous. Oh, let's go talk to Ill Will. Ill Will, you got a copy?
Hey, what's up, B?
All right, dude. Hey, we saw that number 62 was up to the front. It was in the back, getting mixed up and stuff. But at the end of the day, you got yourself a nice finish, man. Tell us about some of the wild racing that we're seeing out there.
Very eventful. I mean, I had a good car to go to the front. I just kept getting contact and had to go fix my damage. That's why I ended up in the back again. And then on that last what's that? The second run, I took 2 left sides and kind of stalled out.
Man, dude. So on those, it looks like as we see a little bit of damage on the right side of your car. On those long runs, how was the car feeling to you?
On the long runs, the car will kick in after like maybe 15 laps, and I start moving forward. It's just, you know, getting up to the front was kind of hard because at that time the cars are spaced out.
Yeah, and we saw the some of the wild stuff that was going on there. How intense is it in this car with this downforce package on the restarts? Because we saw it 3 wide a lot of times, man. How intense is that when you're sitting there at your computer, your cockpit, and it's a sim race, man, but you're sweating it up, dude? What's on your mind when these things get going?
It's kind of funny when we was racing right there, man. My woman asked me, "Are you sweating?" I'm like, "Yeah, it's intense." So, yeah, it's a lot of drag on the car. So, downforce makes the car slow, so you have more control. But the thing is, it's like when you get around all them cars, like the handling goes away.
Yeah, that's right, man. All right, dude. Well, hey, that was a good, solid finish, man. I think, you know, overall, it kind of turned out your way. You were a fast car, but yeah, nice top 5, bro. So hopefully you have a safe week, and we'll check you out next weekend.
Yeah, man. You too. Thanks.
All right, well, see ya. As I try to put you back in the channel, hold on. I put you in the garage. There you are. All right, I had to try to multitask here. Let's see where we're at in our results. Dalton Williamson, who was the number 2 that put on some great battles with Wade. I'm sure it was giving Wade fits. And I'm sure they used up some good tires there. Let's see if we can talk to Dalton here. No, I don't think Dalton is in any channel. Oh, there he is. Hey, Dalton, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Man, you might have been the best friend for the number 9 because Wade put on some fresh shoes and he was moving through that pack until he met with that number 2 Camry, dude. Tell us about that side-by-side battle you had with Wade there.
Yeah, man, that was a lot of fun. Wade definitely put up a fight. It was a lot of fun.
So you guys were side by side for a couple laps. At any time did you think, hey, I'm going to save my tires? Or were you just like, at that point, it's like, I'm a racer, I got to go forward?
Yeah, it was pretty much just wing it for the win and go.
Oh, man. So how fulfilling was it to race a guy like Wade for, 3 or 4 laps, giving him all he could handle when he was on fresh tires? What does that do for your confidence?
It definitely boosted it. I mean, like I said, it was a lot of fun. Wayne's a good racer. I've raced with him a lot of times. I mean, everybody in this league seems to be pretty clean and fun, and I was glad to be back and run with you guys.
Well, man, it was good seeing that number 2 out there. Next week we head out to Auto Club. Have you had a chance to test out the package on those 2-mile tracks?
Not yet.
I could tell you one word that you don't need, and that's brakes, dude. I'm talking balls to the wall. You don't have to let up off the throttle, as in you are at Daytona at, a 2-mile track. So it's going to be wild.
I like it.
All right, Dalton. Hey, man, great performance today. Great to see you back. The car looked good. It was a fantastic finish, and hopefully we see you next weekend.
I'll be there.
All right, buddy. Be safe.
You too.
All right, Dalton Williamson. As we move on to my favorite driver, the number 71, James Jacobs, Ford Racer 2020. Where is this guy? Oh, Sweet Cheeks is what we call him now here. Where is? Oh, they are. Hey, Sweet Cheeks, got a copy? If you're watching the stream, Sweet Cheeks, take your turn on your audio. James Jacobs is trying not to talk to us right now. We'll give him so much bad PR if that guy doesn't come on right now. Oh, we definitely got you, Tasha. We definitely got you. James Jacobs, all right, he's not available for interviews. If you guys subscribe to James Jacobs, please unsubscribe now. I'm actually here. I'll show you his. This is his emote. I'm about to unsubscribe because he won't talk to the media. You bastard. Okay, we're throwing him back. We didn't want to talk to him anyways. All right. Oh, David. Let's see if David's in here. Man, David. Nope. No David. Moving along. Oh, Wade. Man, he came back to 8th, though. Gained 5 positions, but man, that was interesting. Let's see what old Wade was thinking about that race today. I'm sure he was probably liking it, considering he gave himself a little bit of a challenge today. No Wade? Nope, no Wade. We have all kinds of these drivers that are not staying by for the top 10 media. All right. Everyone, bad PR for the number 32 if you see him. Like, everyone burn your 32 jersey or whatever you got. Like your hat. Burn it. He won't talk to us. Dame Newsom. Dame. Oh, Dame's gone too. All right. Nobody wanted to stick around and talk. Okay. Josh Durham. Oh, no Durham. Shout out to Josh, though. Raced hard with him last night. Let's see. Jordan Malish. Looks like Jordan's going to be gone, too. Yep, Jordan's gone. Nope. Oh, no. Yeah, Jordan's gone. Oh, Chase Alvey. My man, Chase. Chase, you got a copy?
Yeah, I do.
Dude, bro, that... First of all, your paint scheme is so sick. First of all, that's the most important part. But, man, you were up there, the lead, just... At one point, man, I thought that you were just going to run away with this thing. Tell us a little bit about your day and how was it running up front with some of these guys?
Well, I was really fast, first of all. I was on speed with Wade the whole time. And during that long run, I think we ran the exact same lap after lap after lap. So I wasn't gaining on him, so I thought, I'll come down pit road, try something different. And I started picking people off, and then the caution came out, and that just messed everything up.
So it's well documented, the restarts here. What were you thinking on these restarts? Were you trying to be safe, or were you one of those guys that were like, man, I'm going to bury this thing 3 wide and see what I can get when I can get it?
Well, there was a lot of grip to be had, so you could really go anywhere you want. But after that caution or whatever, I didn't take tires, so I couldn't do anything. They just all freight trained me. And 5 laps ago, I tried to make a move on the outside and just got put in the wall. So that's it, man.
Yeah, it's a rough day. Overall, it was a great performance. Obviously not what you wanted. But overall, man, you were up there mixing it up. It's got to feel good when you're up there with some of these fast guys turning their times, or if not better. So it's got to do a lot for your confidence.
Yeah, it does. We'll try to go Auto Club next week and race like I did this week.
All right, man. Well, it was good seeing you. The car looked good. Great performance. Not what you wanted, but it's what you got. So hopefully you have a nice, safe week, and we'll see you next weekend.
All right, thanks, Brian.
All right, tell Sweet Cheeks not to go away.
I'll try.
Thanks for the Twitch Prime sub. Appreciate it. You just paid for a week of racing, a weekend of racing. We definitely appreciate all you guys helping out, subscribing, following, biddies, all that. Because we take that stuff and we pay for the servers, because you guys all know that iRacing is a pay-for service. We have to pay for these servers and stuff, and it's not a lot of money, but it's money here and there, so we appreciate you guys helping out. and hopefully we can put that stuff back into the stream, and hopefully you're enjoying what we do here every weekend. We try our best. I know sometimes we get people that are upset, which I totally understand, but we're having a hell of a time. Let's see if we can talk to old Ryan Nichols. Ryan Nichols, you got a copy?
10-4, I got you.
All right, man. Well, you were bad fast last night in the Xfinity car, and you were pretty fast here today. But man, you got kind of stuck back in that pack, and it was so hard to work around. Tell us what it's like to be in the pack here with this package at Phoenix.
The car was very tight. You know, it's just sometimes I felt like the car had too much grip, but then you know, I was starting to get tail happy coming off the corners as the tires would wear. But you know, it's interesting. I can't really judge this new package. I'm anxious to try it out next week at Auto Club, I believe we're at. So it should be interesting. It's a track I do enjoy racing at, but you know, I really look forward to tonight. I didn't think the new aero package would make a big deal with the only being a 1 mile track, but you know, we started out good, but you know, and then we get intentionally dumped by the 62. Apparently he's still holding a grudge from Atlanta, but you know, it is what it is. You know, I was the better man. I've had plenty of chances to dump him during the race, but I didn't, because you know, that's not what I do. But and then we just had laundry list of problems after that. I missed my pit stall. Car stalled. I couldn't get it I couldn't get it back into gear to back up, so that put us back. And then near the end of the race, we, you know, we started making the round of pit stops. Then the caution came out, so that kind of hurt us. And then the big wreck at the end. You know, I don't fault David at all. You know, he said it was all on him, and he apologized. But no way I'm mad at him. You know, that was just hard racing near the end. It's, you know, things like that are going to happen at this kind of track.
Yeah, man, looks like some really intense racing there. How hard is it? Because it seems like a lot of guys were making some contact, almost like they didn't want to break their momentum or driving in too hard. What were you seeing out there?
Oh, the racing was intense. I mean, you know, very, very difficult to pass on that low line. You know, you get the run going in, but that high side, you get that run coming off, and it's just so difficult to make any kind of a pass on the inside. And usually I'm not one to cut the dog leg because I've made mistakes doing that. But I figured, you know, I'll start doing it. Maybe this new aero package will give me a little more grip, and it was working. But you know, just trying to make those passes on the inside, unless you had fresher tires, you're on equal tires. It's just, you know, you could go side by side for lap after lap, just trying to get make the pass. But you know, this track has always generated, I think, pretty good racing because you can cut that dog leg, you can go below the line in turn 3 and 4, try to get a better run off. And I mean, it's an exciting track. I really do like it. Just really not satisfied with my results tonight. Really was trying to get a top 10, but I thought we were going to get it, but that wreck at the end kind of spoiled it. But you know, I'll move on. We'll start getting ready for California next week, and not sure where we're at for the Xfinity, but looking forward to that.
Yeah, it'll be some good times, and it is a rough start, but again, we do have the playoff system for the all year round, so all you're trying to do is get yourself into those playoffs, man, and then knock out as many of those top 10s as you can in that last 10 races of the year. So yeah, I mean, we're looking forward to that. Should be a good one. So have you had any seat time in a 1.5-mile track yet in this car?
Solo. I've done some solo testing, but you know, again, that's kind of like, you know, irrelevant because the cars are going to handle so much different when you're in traffic.
Yeah.
But it's just kind of weird being able to run, because we were testing a lot at the Charlotte, and just being able to run wide open, it just feels weird. But yeah, I think it's going to be interesting. We know California, I don't think you can run wide open even with the 550 horsepower package because of how flat the corners are. But I think next week's going to be, with the 550 horsepower engine package and this new aero package, I think next week is definitely going to be a interesting race, and it's probably going to be one of those races where it's going to, determine on how many guys like the package, how many guys don't. But so far, from what I've experienced through single testing and then the race tonight, I mean, I do like it. I think it makes the racing so much better. But I just can't wait to really give a definitive answer after next week.
I'll tell you what I have circled on my list after the races that we ran last night is Michigan. Michigan last night was balls to the wall, like you're not lifting. Like it'll probably take you, 10 plus laps before you start lifting if it's a nice cool evening or something like that. So it's really wild, the package. So I'm excited to see what happens when we go out to Auto Club Speedway for that 2-mile track out there in Southern California.
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, I'm definitely looking forward to that. Again, it's a track I've had some success at, mostly in like a lower series, like truck series. I've done well there. I've had, I've won in a cup car. The only car I haven't won at that track in is Xfinity car. So, we'll try and fix that problem. But, I'm really looking forward to it. I have a good feeling about this aero package. I know there's a lot of guys that don't like it, and it's like, I'm going to give it a shot. And so far from what I've, wheeled of it, about solo testing and tonight's race, I think it just makes the racing a lot more exciting. You see a lot more side-by-side, 3 wide, and not just, briefly. I mean, you're talking lap after lap after lap, and it's just makes it so much more exciting. I just wish we could get rid of the bad luck, It's apparently, like I said, I tried to hide it, I tried to lose it. I thought I did, but apparently it found me again. So we're going to try and shake it off next week, and hopefully we can get a top 10. That's what I'm going to start shooting for. I don't want to go big and say, I want to get some wins and top 5s. After the start of the season we've had, I'll be happy with some top 10s.
All right, man. Not necessarily the race that you wanted, but you looked good all the weekend. You knew you were fast, so some good momentum throughout the rest of the season. So thanks for being here. It's great seeing you and Tasha. You guys be safe, and we'll see you next weekend.
All right, thanks, Brian. See you next week.
See you, buddy. All right, let's see if we can get Sweet Cheeks. Sweet Cheeks, you got a copy?
Yep.
Okay, Mr. James Jacobs. Man, you were actually pretty dang fast last night as well. So tell us about your race at Phoenix.
I thought it was awesome.
What was so awesome about it, man? How did the car feel out there with that new package?
I'm still getting kind of used to it with the flat tracks, but what I did on the practice up on the 2 miles ovals, I really love it.
Yeah, man, it looked wild today. We kind of asked everybody about this, man, but what were you thinking when you were seeing these 3 wide, or when you're in the middle of 3 wide?
I was really seeing 3 wide all through the track.
And that's not quite normal for a place like Phoenix, but there's so much downforce on it. How did it feel being able to stuff it down in the corners and be able to get it to stick?
It felt pretty good, and normally with the older package, you couldn't do that.
Yeah, man, I mean, pretty wild. So even though it was a smaller track, did it seem like there was a little bit of draft going on out there, or what did that feel like?
It was a little bit of it going on, not a whole lot.
All right, man. Well, it was good seeing you. As always, you're one of my favorite drivers to watch. So hopefully we see Ford Racer 2020 streaming NIS this weekend, yeah? Or this week?
Thursday night.
Thursday night. What time?
9 o'clock.
Thursday night, 9 o'clock, we'll be watching Ford Racer 2020 as he tackles NIS and Auto Club. So we're going to see some big draft packages. And if anyone knows how to race with the draft and super speedways and stuff like that, it's James Jacobs. So look forward to seeing that. Good to see you, James. Have a great weekend. Be safe, buddy. We'll talk soon.
Thank you, Brian. Appreciate it.
All right, see you, Sweet Cheeks.
Thank you, Brian.
I'm trying to throw you out of here. I don't even know where my channels are. I'm throwing you here. Take this. Threw him in the garage. Looks like that's gonna be it for us today. We're gonna have to take care of some admin things. It was a wild race here today. But man, I want to say that's our third or fourth different winner that we've seen this season, which was awesome to see. But at the end of all this, it was our man right here. It is hailing now. Number 9 is going to go ahead and get himself a win here at ISM Raceway in Phoenix. We ended under caution, but he played the right strategy. He was fast. He was there at the end, and he made it happen. So congratulations to Justin Morton on a fantastic win. It is hailing like holy shit. Hopefully my house is still standing for next week. On behalf of myself and all the USRC Cup Series drivers, thank you guys for checking it out. Hopefully you check out our YouTube channel. Give us a follow, give us a like, give us a thumbs up. Hell, just chat us and say we liked what you're doing. So we appreciate you guys. It was good seeing you. Have a safe week, and we'll be back next Saturday as the USRC Cup Series heads back into Auto Club. And then a Saturday night, the Xfinity Series will be somewhere. No idea. So you guys all have a safe week. We'll see you. Thanks for joining us.